Murli sir.
Ananda.
Sir, I'm not.
Sorry.
You can start now. You can start, Nanda.
Sir,
Okay,
your
okay,
hostel
sir.
Wi-Fi connection is very slow, sir. What can we do, sir?
Okay. Okay.
Better use your mobile data.
Hello. Good evening to everyone. I will invite the
Nanda, if
Nirmala
Wi-Fi is very slow, then switch it to your mobile data. So do you have enough data now?
No, sir.
No.
My
So
it
any
is
of your
okay.
friends?
Wi-Fi connection is better, sir.
Kumarasan sir, now his voice is clear only, right?
Yeah, his voice is clear.
And
Let's
then
continue,
okay, then
Nanda.
okay.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so if you're not able to turn on the video, it's fine, no problem. Let's
Yeah.
continue with the audio. It's enough.
Okay.
Okay,
Time
sir.
being.
Okay, sir. Good evening to everyone. Today I will invite C. Nirmala to present his story. Please come, C. Nirmala, on the dash, please. Nirmala, and Nirmala, please on the stage, please.
Good evening to everyone. My name is Good evening to everyone. My name is Nirmala. Today I would like to. The story name is The Bird Catcher and Pigeon. Once a pigeon flock. Once a pigeon flock caught in a bird catcher's net. They are trying to free themselves. They panic, and
Hello.
What happened, Nirmala?
I think she,
What happened, Nirmala? Okay, no
Bhargavi,
problem.
ask her to deliver speech from your tab.
Okay, sir. Chapter. Sir, last.
Hello.
Yeah, Kumreshan sir, tell me.
Sir, she can tell in the last minute, sir.
Okay. And the call next person.
Okay, sir. Now I will invite A. Guru Swami to present his story.
Okay, Anna.
Guru Swami, please on your stage, please.
Anna.
Okay, you can start.
The story name is Flower Fish. One day a fisherman would fishing to a river. As usual, he threw his net into the river. and he just sat waiting there for fish. Together, he could not sell a lot of fish in the market and get some good money from the fish. After sometimes fisherman who could element busy in the net, thinking that he must got a lot of in the net, acted to count the net out of water. But then he saw them them is one ti- one lit- one tiny little fish is that net, but then suddenly the fish start to talk to the him, said to the fisherman, "Oh, fisherman, please leave me, please, but I will die out of water." But fisherman did not give any to the request of the fish, but then again the tiny little fish said to ఏంటన్నా నన్నన్నా
Okay, Guruswami. Now I will invite the Ramsar to tell me. Now I will invite the Ramsar uh, to evaluate that story. Sir Ramsar. Ram Kamal sir.
Nandu, you can invite Dwaj. Maybe Sar is traveling, so you can invite Dwaj.
Okay, Anna. I'll invite the judge to evaluate Guru Swami story.
So, Guruswami, I think this was your first story, right? And you went quite good. I liked your content, and I expect you to come every time, because when you will come every time to this meeting and you will listen as well as you will speak, then you will get a good idea and you will also learn. So good overall story. Overall, it's good. So you will be prepared for next time as well. So thank you, Over to Toastmaster of the day.
I invite the Vishwani madam to evaluate Guru Swami story. Madam, please evaluate that story.
Okay. So no worries. Okay, because this is the first presentation. Let him take part regularly and he will learn, I think. I hope he will learn, okay, how to present it in a better way. Okay, good. All this.
I invite the narrationer to evaluate that story.
Thank you, Nanda. So, Guruswami, I hope you got what Dwaj and Madam wants to convey. So, they did rightly point out it. So, you have to start coming and attending these kind of clubs, and you can improve further. But I know it's your first presentation. You did well. Over to the Toastmaster of the day.
Okay, now let us, I will invite the R. Bhargavi to present his story. Bhargavi, please, on your stage. Bhargavi, isn't there? Bhargavi.
Good evening to everyone. My name is R. Bhargavi. I am from Anandapur at Andhra Pradesh. I am telling a short story.
The name of the story is The Fox and the Goat. One day, a fox fell into a well. He tried his level best to get out, but in vain. At the time, a thirsty goat passed by the well, peeped into the well, and saw the fox inside. The goat asked, "What are you doing there, Mr. Fox? The water in this well is the finest in the whole country. Jump in and try it," said the sly fox. Not even thinking for a second, the goat jumped into the well, quenched her thirsty, and looked around. Just like the fox, she found herself helpless to come out. The fox said, "I have an idea. You stand on your hind leg. I can climb onto your back and then to your head and manage to pop out of the well from there. Then I shall also help you to come out." The goat once again, without thinking, twins did as the fox said. The fox climbed onto the back of the goat and jumped out of the well and walked away. While walking away, the fox said, "If you had as much sense as you did, you would have been more cautious about jumping in without making sure that you could get out again." Moral: look before you leap. Thank you for giving this opportunity to me.
Thank you, Bhargavi. Now, I will invite Dwaj to evaluate Bhargavi's story.
So Bhargavi, the story content was really good. The moral of the story was also good. But you lacked one thing. Basically, two things. First is your grammatical as well as pronunciational errors, like climb. You spoke climb. It's not climb, it's climbed. So that kind of errors are there. You can improve it by reading some books or listening some English stories or anything. You can improve that. I know that you are a great speaker. You can improve that. Second thing, which was voice modulation. Last time also I uh, uh, gave a demo speech, a demo story in the last Toastmasters Club. And I think you were there. So please try to improve your basically the voice modulation, because the story would not be lively until you add your voice modulations and expressions in it. Please add them. The story is not till complete. Overall, it's complete, but without it, it's not complete. Okay. So I hope you will improve in these two phases or two places. Okay. Over to you, the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. I will invite our Rizwan madam to evaluate that story. Rizwan madam, please
Yes,
evaluate.
yes. Okay. So Bhargavi, so you have to keep in mind whatever suggestions will be given, and you have taken in earlier in earlier presentations. So you should prepare beforehand. Beforehand. So what is the pronunciation? How to use and whatever discourse masters. The presentation should be in that way. Storytelling itself is a art of presenting in a way that it attracts what we call it initiates some anxiousness in the listener. Okay, so in audience, so it should be in such a way that they should be so inquisitive. What happens next? What happens next? So the presentation should be in that. And one more thing, Ram sir and all the other evaluators has given their feedback that the story should be a little bit lengthier. It should be minimum of 3 to 4 minutes. So you have to take care of that. No problem. So you can follow the advices, our suggestions given by each and everyone. Okay. Next time, better luck. Keep them in mind. Okay. Don't ignore them. Okay. Over to Toastmaster. Nanda. Nanda? Hello. I think I lost my connection.
No, ma'am,
Am I
we can
audible to
hear.
you?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you. Maybe Nanda is having some problem over there.
Yeah, I think.
Anna?
Okay, leaving to everyone.
Yeah, we got him.
I will invite Naresh Anna to evaluate our Bhargavi story.
Yeah, Bhargavi, overall you presented like your story is good, and you, as Madam and Dwaj point out it, so you have to really work on your pronunciation and voice modulation. So in every club, the feedback givers, I mean Ram sir and others are keep on emphasizing that each attendee should speak minimum of 5 minutes and should not exceed more than 7 minutes. So what you can do, even if your story is very little, what you can do, if you can add some pauses in between and use the voice modulation, then you can at least try to 4 to 5 minutes, even if the story is too short, with the voice modulation and pauses wherever they are required, etc. Hope you understand what we are trying to convey. Over to you, Nanda.
Okay, now let me give a small comment on Bhargavi's story. Bhargavi had done a good job, not that bad, but we want you to improve much more better. Because the art of communication lies in voice modulation, punctuation, pause. No, punctuation and pause is like while you tell a story, you have to take a small stop break here, there, to convince the idea. Because here in the story you said, the folks said, I have an idea. So you said, I have an idea in a simple manner, simple monotonous tone, but you could have told that, I have an idea.
Okay, sir.
Now I invite the Tejaswini to present his story. Tejaswini, please, on your stage. Tejaswini.
Good evening to everyone. My name is Tejaswini. I am from Anantapur RDT High School for Inclusive Education at Andhra Pradesh. The name of the story is The Dove and the Ant. One day an ant came to a river to drink water. The ant slipped and fell into the water. A kind dove saw this struggling. A kind dove saw this struggling ant.
Okay. I will invite Ram Kamal sir to evaluate Tejaswini story.
Sir, I can tell last, sir. Hello.
Okay, no problem. Nanda, you can call the next speaker.
Nandu, can you call the next speaker?
Teja, your story was in?
No,
Teja?
she will present at the end, so you can call the next speaker.
Anna, your voice was not clearly to me.
She wants to present at the end. You can call the next speaker.
Okay, Anna. I will invite our guest Ravani to tell his story. Ravani, please on your stage.
Anna, I have no prepared, Anna.
Okay, no problem. Mute. Nanda, you can call the next.
Anna, tell me once again, Anna.
You can call the next speaker.
Your voice was not clearly to me, Anna.
You can call the next speaker.
Yes.
Nanda, you can call the next speaker.
My network connection was very poor, Anna.
So your voice is audible to everyone, Nanda. So if you have any issues, just move outside, okay, to get a connection. I think that's my suggestion. You should move somewhere else to get your tab reconnected connection. Right.
Nanda, we can hear you clearly. Please proceed.
Nanda, someone is ready to present the story. I think Vanilla. Just respond.
He is unmuted, but we cannot, we're not able to hear him.
Yes, Naresh. He has some problem, network issues.
I think he has some network issues.
Yeah.
So
Someone can
Naresh,
take.
can you call the next speaker, please?
Yes.
Yeah, next, who is ready to come and narrate their story? Vanilla, Aishwarya, Tejaswini, Haindavi.
No, your voice was not clearly to me, Anna.
Yeah, now we can hear you, Nanda. You can proceed.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Anna, I will tell story. Anna.
Okay, please proceed.
Good evening to everyone. My name is Aishwarya. I am from to Anantapuram RDT High School for Inclusive Education. The story name is The Cows and the Lions. Once upon a time, five cows lived in a little forest. They are ate fresh dash in a large green meadow. They were kind friends. They decided to do everything together so the lions could not attract them for food. One day the five cows fight and each one started to eat grass in a different place. The lion decided to seize the opportunity and killed them one by one. Moral unity is strength. Thank you giving this opportunity.
Ridvana ma'am.
Yes, Naresh. Good evening, Aishwarya. So, moral of the story was nice. Okay, you have a lot much unity
Okay.
here. Huh?
Thank you, madam.
Nice. So whatever feedback will be given or has been given in earlier Gavel Club meetings, okay, you have to keep in mind it is not individual. The feedback is not individual. So it is to all the students. The important things, little things, trivial things, which you should keep in mind, okay, while giving some
Okay, madam.
presentation. So everybody, so it is not individual. Those tips are for everyone, each and every. You should keep those in mind. Okay, good man.
Thank
Next
you.
time, okay, you take little care. Nice, very good. So over
Okay, madam.
to Toastmaster Nanda. Is my voice audible? So if you are there, you can continue.
Okay.
Over to Toastmaster Nanda.
Bye.
Thank you, Aishwarya, to present your story. Now I invite Sai Kartikeya to present his story. Kartikeya, please on your stage. Kartikeya, you can start.
Good evening, teacher, and good evening, sir. Today I introduce myself. I am R.S. Sai Kartikeya. I am from RDD 5th campus, Anandpur High School for Inclusive. My story name is The Jester and the King. Once upon a time, a king had a jester in his country. The king was so fond of him that the jester enjoyed every kind of liberty of speech. He did not even separate the lords and ministers. So much so that he began to ridicule even the king, but no one could dare to complain against him. This made the jester bold too proud. He cared for none. He cared for none. One day, while the king was holding a court and was busy in serious state affairs, the jester made fun of the king. Jester made for fun of his king. Did silently fell on the court. The king got highly offended and sentenced the jester to death. The jester bent down over his knees and begged for mercy, but the king was so angry that he turned down his request. His king. At least when the jester pleaded for Mercury again and again, mercy and again. The king said, Die you must, but I grant you the freedom to choose the kind of death you like. The clever jester at once used his ready with a to good advantage of the consent, saying, You Majesty, I choose to die of old age. The king was impressed and forgave the jester with a warning of future. Moral of the story is it never pays to overreach yourself. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Kartikeya, to present your story. I invite Ram Kamal sir to evaluate Kartikeya's story. Ram sir? Okay, no problem. I invite Rizwana madam to evaluate Kartikeya's story.
Okay, Kartikeya, the story was nice. Well, moral also is nice. So we should not take anything as granted. Okay, we have somewhat freedom. We get some freedom. Okay, and we should not use it in a wrong way. So if we use it in a right way, so we can get a we can hold it or we can retain it we can use for a good purpose. But you should take care of little things like pronunciation and everything. I hope next time you will give a nice nice presentation with a lot of discourse markers. Okay. Good luck.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you, madam.
Toastmaster Nanda.
Thank you, ma'am. I invite Dwaj to evaluate Kartikeya's story.
So, Kartikeya, the story was really good. I saw you first time presenting over here. It's your first story, right? And in the
Yes,
first attempt, you took a really good topic, a good story. I really appreciate that. One more thing, that as Rizwana ma'am told, and as I know from your first speech itself, that you are going to be a great speaker in the future. So please just work on your modulation, just about it.
Are
Otherwise,
you over?
no, just not. So you can improve those things and then you're good to go. Just improve your voice modulation and just take a story which is some more long. Otherwise, your voice and everything is good. Just increase the modulation. Okay, thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Nanda, are you there?
Sir, my connection was very poor, sir. I will tell in the Kartikeya tab, sir.
Yes, proceed. No problem.
I invite Haindavi to present his story. Haindavi, please on your stage. Haindavi. Haindavi is in there. Okay, no problem. I will present my story. Anna.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I will present my story. Good evening to everyone. Myself, Nanda Kumar. I am from 10th class in RDT. My story title is The Golden Touch of Midas. Once upon a time, there was a Greek king, Midas. He was very rich and had a lot of gold. He had a daughter who he loved a lot. One day, Midas found an angel in need of help. He helped her, and in return, she agreed to grant a wish. Midas wished that everything he touched would turn into gold. He wished was granted. Oh, on his way home, he touched rocks and plants, and they turned into gold. As he reached home in excitement, he hugged his daughter, who turned into gold. Midas was distracted, and he had learned this lesson. Upon learning this lesson, Midas asked the angel to take his wish away. Moral of the story is greedy is not good for you, but content and satisfied to lead a happy and fulfilling life.
Okay, Nandu.
Wow.
So I would like to present my views on your story. So
Okay.
Nanda, you choose a good story. Just the thing was, again, there was one thing lacking, which was the voice modulation. And you could have make it long. The real story is too long, you remember? You could have also made it long. Some disturbance is there, Nanda. Can you mute? Yeah. So you can improve that thing, as well as I think you could all be more clear. Like there was some disturbance from your end while speaking as well. So next time, please sit in a quiet place, as well as your earphones were making noise. So solve that. Otherwise, it was a great speech, and you did a good thing in Toastmaster, being a Toastmaster as well. So I appreciate that. Now over to you, Rizwana ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Dhruv. So really, the story has a nice message. So it is true that greed leads ever to grief. So in that story, the king lacked the reasoning. So he was lost in his all the delusions that nobody was there to correct his mistakes. So here, so everyone has that kind of intentions or that kind of thinking. But when we get right advisor, when we have a right advisor, we should correct ourselves. So now, what I observed in these stories that are in today's presentations means, so the stories are little bit, they are in a way that the students' reflections, they are reflecting what happening around them. So really, each and every story was awesome and nice, with a nice morals and messages to all the children. In that way, you can motivate them and you can encourage them, and you can call more people, more students to present, to improve their communicative skills in this way. Kartikeya and Nanda, you can lead, you can take part.
Okay, ma'am.
Voluntarily, you can motivate all the children to come and take part in the story in Gravel Club meetings. Okay, just to they try to keep their fear away now in that way. Really. So today every story was very nice. Over to Dwajay Art, Toastmaster Nanda.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello, Rizwana madam.
Yes, Aishwarya. Yes. Do you
Ma-
want to
madam,
say
why-
something? Yes.
Madam, Vaishali tell story, madam.
She wants to tell. Okay, let her present. Okay, but you have to inform the Toastmaster Nanda. Okay, Nanda, you can introduce. You can call her on stage, please.
I will invite Vaishali to present his story. Vaishali, please. Your stage. Hello. Vaishali is on your stage. Okay, no problem. I will invite T. Venala to present his story. Venala, please on your stage.
Anna, I can tell Anna.
Okay, Tejaswini, you can continue.
Good evening to everyone. My name is Tejaswini. I am from Aditi High School for Inclusive Education at Andhra Pradesh. The name of the story is The Dove and the Ant. One day an ant came to a river to drink water. The ant slipped and fell into the water. A kind dove saw the struggling ant. The dove dropped a bit near the ant. The ant climbed onto the leaf. The ant's life was saved by the kind dove. After a few days, after a few days, hunter came to the forest. The ant saw the the ant saw the hunter aiming at the dove. The ant bit the hunter on the foot. The dove was made by the noise and flew to a safer place. Moral: a good beginning makes a good end. Thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Teja. I'll invite a judge to evaluate Tejaswini's story. Teja, please unmute. Okay, I will invite Ram Kamal sir to evaluate Tejaswini's story. Ram sir.
Nando, you can call Rizwana madam.
Okay, Anna. I will invite Rizwan madam to evaluate the story.
Okay, the story was nice. So, which again, with a nice moral, a good moral. So, which the helping one should have, everyone should have the helping nature. So, they just been nice, but so I was unable to hear the voice as it was very low. Okay. I hope you will come with again after the next Gavel Club with a nice story. Okay. Take care.
Thank you,
But,
ma'am.
you are so it should be a very presentable manner. Don't finish it within a way. So don't run, rush. Don't rush to finish it. Slowly, and it should be understandable to everyone. Okay, nice, ma'am. So
Thank
over
you,
to Toastmaster Nanda.
Thank you, ma'am. I will invite Haindavi to present the story. Haindavi, please on your stage. Haindavi, you can continue.
May I start, sir?
Okay, start.
Good evening to everyone who had gathered here. My name is Haindavi. I am coming from Aditi Anantapur at Andhra Pradesh. Today I would like to tell a short story. The story name is The Two Cats and the Monkeys. Once upon a time, there were two cats. There were two cats. They were a good friends. They got a piece of bread while sharing. They met on a small piece, so they began to fight for the bigger piece. At the same time, a monkey saw their fighting. The monkey said, I will share it. I will share it equally. He bit the bigger piece to make it equal. Again he bit the other bigger piece to make it equal. He ate the whole bread and went to be happily. The poor cats lost their bread. Moral of the story is we must learn to share what we have. Thank you for giving this golden opportunity.
Thank you, Haindavi. I will invite Naresh Anna to evaluate Haindavi's story.
So Haindavi, your story is nice and it's of a good moral. So I'm sure that no one is beating all of you behind. I don't know why you guys are rushing. Take your time. Use your 5 minutes to minimum 5 minutes till maximum 7 minutes. Be slow and let the story be like a story. Over to the Toastmaster of the day.
I will invite our Rizwana madam to evaluate Haindavi's story. Ma'am, please evaluate.
Yes. Yeah, Haindavi. The story was nice again with a moral of being united and share among ourselves. So when you quarrel, someone else gains, no? So I hope all of us enjoyed the moral of the story. So keep the whatever suggestions and advices which will be given. Okay, not to point out anyone. So to improve, okay, keep them in mind. So try to improve each and every time. So you have a whole week to make your preparation. So use that time. So don't make a one-day batting. Okay. So everyone, nice. So lot many children. I think today how many students have participated in this. It was a good sign for your inspiration and for your participation. Okay. So the presentation also should be in a nice way. Okay. It should get the attention of the audience. Nice stories was nice in presentations also there. Keep those advices or suggestions given by everyone. Okay. Thank you. Over to this master of the day.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I will invite the T. Venala to present his story. Venala, please on your stage. Venala. Venala. Ma'am, Venala is in there. Okay, Venala, you can
Yeah,
start.
I think yes.
Good evening to everyone. My name is T. Vennala. I am from Anantapur RDT High School for Inclusive Education at Andhra Pradesh. The name of the story is The Best Bee. Long time ago, there was a bee named Billy. Billy was a cute little bee, but he was brave and wise. He enjoyed playing in the garden. One sunny day, he saw a beehive to set on fire. He was brave enough to help two others bees out. Moral: helping hands better than the praying lips. Thank you for giving opportunity.
Thanks, Venala. I invite Naresh Anna to evaluate that story. Naresh Anna.
Yeah, I think I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, go ahead, Naresh. You are audible. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, yeah, Vanilla, I don't know why you guys are rushing again and again. We are keep on saying, take your time, don't rush. And it seems to be some at the back end, someone is trying to, I don't know, help you or what, but we can hear some kind of murmuring. Avoid that if you can, and better luck for the next time. I know, like, you presented well in the past, but don't know what happened to you today. That's it. Over to Nanda.
Thank you, Anna. I invite our Rizwana ma'am to evaluate the story.
Vanilla, story was nice, but a small story, short story. In the beginning itself, you said that everyone is introducing that I am going to present a short story. This time, you try to present a lengthy story, lengthier one. Okay, good, nice. Over to Master Pidai.
Anybody is left in story, please? Okay. Now I will end this section. Nareshana? Anybody is
Okay.
left?
Thank you, Nanda, for taking this charge of Toastmaster, and you did well first time. So hope your next second Toastmasters will be more impressive than this. I request everybody to be mute themselves.